Hey man, what's good everybody? It's your boy Clouds. Welcome back to another banger video on the channel. Today I got for you guys the top 5 stoner NFT projects on Solana. Now I know this is a random ass idea, but with so many stoner projects out there, we want to know which ones are the top 5 and which one's even the top first one, alright? If that makes any sense. So yeah man, not to waste anybody's time, let's get straight into this video. Hope you guys do like it. Hit that like, subscribe button. Follow me on my Twitter right there in front of your face. At number 1 is pretty obvious. We got Stoned Ape Crew, bro. Now these are the very first and the original stoner projects out there in Solana. So we had to give them number 1 spot because why not? They're holding their floor price pretty steady, not as like it used to be, but you know, they're still holding up pretty strong in this bear market. With only a 27.50 floor price, they were fluctuating between like what, 26, 25 and all the way to like 30. Now there's only 105 listed, so in my books they're doing phenomenal for holding up this long and just only having 105 listed, bro. GG. Now if you guys do not know Stoned Ape Crew, they're pretty much the OGs in the space. They have been doing phenomenal things. They've been doing all types of stuff. They even have a roadmap 3.0. That's how you know a project is OG, when their roadmap is at a 3.0. And they, believe me, their first roadmap and their second one, they went full on with it. So you can take a look at the visuals. You know, they got some pretty cool stuff coming. You know, Puff, they got the coffee shop in place. You got IRL events type stuff going on right here. You got a little branding. Yeah man, like I said, Stoned Ape Crew has been the OGs of the stoner projects. Of course, they even have a party in Amsterdam like on the 22nd right now, IRL event, and they already have their own products. All right, so if you're a stoner and you're into all of this stuff, they already got their own products, bro. Like, you don't have to wait no longer. All right, they already have all this stuff. It's been in place. When I tell you Stoned Ape Crew is not to be slept on, bro, they've been holding up for the longest and they got more stuff in store for all of us. If you guys want to go ahead and check out their Twitter, there's so much details into seeing what the hell they're gonna do. Highly recommend it. And of course, the community is goddamn insane, bro. Now let's say you don't have enough for that, all right? 20 souls still steep for you. Well, do not worry, they have a second collection called Nuked Ape at 7.8 floor price. Now if you're not into the stoner projects and things like that, you can hop into their Nuked Apes, and it looks identical to the apes, but it's completely different. Nothing stoner related. Well, some of them are, okay? Some of them are stoner related, but the other ones, majority of the times, they're completely different. So if you guys want to check out Stoned Ape, I highly recommend it. Not financial advice. I always forget to say that at the beginning of my videos, but it's all good. Hey man, at number 2, we got the project that I talk about literally in every single of my YouTube videos, the Stone Frogs. Once again, this is the most slept on project because I believe this community is pretty strong still since the beginning of Mint, and the team has just been building ever since, with the floor still holding at a 2.44 SOL floor. The floor's been holding strong as hell. They only have 511 listed. The volume's still going crazy. You know, the art looks amazing, right? It looks pretty cool. You know, you can't complain about it. It's not the best stone art project out there, but you know, it's still unique. Yeah man, Stone Frogs are hella active on their Twitter, still getting a lot of engagement from the community, just doing their thing, showing that love and support to the family. And by family, I mean frogs. And if you're not a fan of their art, well, they do have Mutation coming Gen 2, whatever you want to call it. So this is definitely something you do not want to miss out on. You're gonna need some Stone Frogs, bro. Trust me. Just look at the art. The Mutation already looks like 10 times better than the first one. Now, of course, like every other project, they do have staking. You know, you can stake for their token. What can you do with the token? Well, that's of course with raffles, things of sort. So yeah, man, like I said, Stone Frogs is not to be slept on. I always talk about this project, but you know, it's really that hyped for me, and the community is strong. They got some good alpha in here all the time, giving away some fire ass whitelist. You know, you can't sleep on them. So yeah, I highly recommend you check out the Stone Frogs. Get into it, do your own research, do as you please. Not financial advice, but definitely number 2 on my list for the top stone projects. And at number 3, we have Tombstone Society. Now I wish I could tell you their floor price was high, but it's not any high anymore, with the floor price at 3.30, dropping tremendously from when I made a video last time about this project. But in my opinion, I still like the art, and I still think it's one of those stoner projects that, you know, you can still jump into and it'll still be lit. So they got a 3.3 floor price. It used to be like above 10, probably like holding 15. You know, it was at a good number. They still got 428 listed, so not that bad. You know, you still got the same people just fumbling their bags. Of course, man, the art is still super amazing. They did come out with Mutation. So if we take a look at this one has been mutated slightly. Okay, now what they're doing in their Mutation, they're trying to do Mutation differently. So let's say 1 week is gonna be the eyes, next week is gonna be the mouth. As you can see, this one's been the eyes and the mouth. But I don't think a lot of people were a fan of the mutation that was going on and what the team was doing. As to why the floor dropped tremendously, a lot of people were just trying to get out of it. They didn't really believe in what was going on anymore. But I can't lie, okay, the community's still hella strong. Of course, they're always being active on Twitter, you know, shouting out the other people that are getting the mutations. Shout out to this dude. His mutation is actually looking really sick. So this is what some of the mutations are looking like. His is actually looking really sick. I kind of like it, all right? But of course, Tombstone, man, you can't sleep on them. They've been doing their thing for the past, ever since Mint. So yeah, you really can't complain. So yeah, man, Tombstone Society has to be on one of the top 5. Go ahead and check them out. Not to be slept on. If you want some sick ass art, there he goes. And the next project we got on the list is BAYC baked beavers. Now this is going to be on the cheaper side for a lot of you people who want to just jump into a stoner project and don't have really too much funds. Baked beavers is at a floor at 0.61 and listed at 1,002. Yeah, I know it's a lot of listed, you know, things going on. Now the art is pretty sick. All right, you got some stoner traits to him. He's just a beaver. He got some shit going on. He got beat up, you know, it's still cool. So straight off the back, the artwork is not to be slept on. As you could tell, you know, it has some cool ass attributes to it. I like it. The Twitter is pretty active. You can always hop on their Twitter. You might even see them in some Twitter spaces. Ask them questions if you want about the project. They're always transparent. The team is pretty lit. The community also be writing for you. You got a lot of people holding so many of these baked beavers because they're very beavish on them. And if you pull up to the Discord, of course, you can be active with the community. You know, they're always doing some giveaways, whitelist giveaways, either some, I know they're doing an Xbox giveaway, so that's pretty cool. Even when we hop on their website, the art is just phenomenal, man. I like the little theme that's going on. We got baked beavers, the girls version, you know, hitting a little joint right there. Of course, they got missions, which is basically you can send your beavers off to a mission and he can come back with whatever the hell he wants to come back with, you know, some tokens, you know, for their beavers. You can go ahead and read a lot about the collection right here, NFT collection, you know, the roadmap. So yeah, man, if you're into whatever's going on with this stoner project, go ahead and check them out. Do your own research. The floor is pretty cheap, especially with the bear market we're in right now, but you know, you might have the best of luck. And last but not least, we got Trippin Ape Tribe. Now there's a reason why I put this one at the end, because it's not really about stoner and smoking, you know, it's more about psychedelics and like taking some random ass, you know, stuff going on. So of course, I already talk about the Trippin Apes so much. It's even my profile picture on Twitter and everywhere you go, you know, it's just apes that are tripping. Their Twitter is still crazy active, man. They probably got like the first or second top community in Solana right now. I can't really, you know, discuss that because I'm not too sure, right? Communities are going crazy. Of course, we got the website. They have meditation, which is basically staking to earn the token, and they also have a market where basically you just do raffles and things of sort. They got some pretty sick projects that they actually be raffling out, and they did just recently come out with Trippin Apes, which is basically their merchandise, which if you look at it, I love it. It looks really sick to me. You know, every project has merchandise, but some of them take a long time to come up with, so shout out to Trippin Apes for actually having theirs, you know, kind of out already. Yeah, I don't want to speak too much about Trippin Ape, but definitely want to check out if you're into that psychedelic type of feel or stoner type of base. I don't know. Of course, the floor price did take a hit with 11.5 and listed at 592, so that's still not that bad, but you know, it used to be higher. And that's basically all for today's video on the top 5 stoner projects. If you guys did enjoy this video, I would recommend supporting me. Hit that like, subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Kiss you all on your forehead, and you guys go make that bread.